What we're going to do now, we're going to sew the body. Take the pony. See, the mouth line is printed on his face. Cut along the mouth line. Mind you don't go too far, just cut to the end like that. Take the other body, cut along the mouth line. Then we're going to put the two pieces together. So put your pony there and then spend a minute just bringing all the mane towards you. Okay, and then making sure that his neck is lying flat. There. Pick the other pony piece, lay it on top. And now pin, joining the dots together all the way along the top of the pony. So here's the dot. It's a bit harder because the mane's there. And then join these two dots at the top of his back legs. So we've pinned along the top of the pony and underneath his mouth to this first dot here. The first thing we're going to sew is from his chin here right up to the edge of his mouth. So sew 1 centimetre away from the edge. If you're new to sewing, you could use a tacking stitch to hold the pieces together before you sew it properly. So we've just sewn the bottom here right up to the edge of his mouth. Now we're going to sew from the edge of his mouth here all the way to this dot here, which is where his tail goes. So here is the pony sewn up so far, from his tail area here along his back to his mouth and then under his mouth to his chin. Now we're going to sew his mouth in. Take the mouth and you'll notice there's 4 dots. These are to help you line them up with the pony. Line up this top dot with this seam here. So open his mouth and line up that dot. Stitch with a few stitches to catch the mouth in place. This makes sewing the mouth in a lot easier. Okay, so we've just caught there. Then turn the pony over and this other dot is going on the bottom of his mouth. And we're going to catch that dot in. Okay, now these side dots here in the mouth go in the corner of his mouth at the end of the cutting line, and again catch the fabric there. You'll notice in the mouth that Crafty Pony has got a set of teeth. Now ponies have teeth at the front of the mouths, at the top and at the bottom, but they don't have teeth at the side where I'm sewing now. And that's actually where the bit sits. So where the bit is, there's no teeth. We'll turn him round and we'll sew the last dot. Okay, what I'm doing now is sewing Crafty Pony's mouth in using a close together tight slip stitch, and I'm also using double thickness of thread for extra strength because the children are going to be quite rough with Pony's mouth, pulling the bit in and out. So I want to make sure that his mouth doesn't, the thread doesn't split. When you've sewn the pony's mouth in, it will look like this. So I'll show you. There's the mouth, and here you can see the teeth.